Eggs in ARK, because it's Easter. Cryos not in ARK, because of a blunder. And animated TV series delayed again. You're right, kids, it's Raasclark, and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. Let's kick off with some good news with Community Crunch 453 explaining to us that Easter is coming. Excellent Adventure is around the corner. Surprisingly so, seeing that Wildcard were a bit concerned it was going to be very, very late this year. But no, it is here in a couple of days. On the 16th, we're going to find wild bunny dodos once again to collect their eggs and use them to make things, as well as bunny oviraptors to collect their eggs and make things with them too, or maybe you just want to use them to paint with. The choice is yours, with a bunch of chibis to unlock some event items, including a brand new power flower reef, screw it, why not, and some brand new event skins, looking at shepherd's crook spear skin, eggs grenade skin, lamb costume skin, and spring tiara skin with dollar round sunglasses, flower feeding trough, and flower vase with a flower toss emote thrown into boots. Some of them shown here in this new artwork, some of them not, as well as all of the Easter items you've come to expect from previous events. They're coming to you very soon, and with some pretty tasty rates, with 2x unofficial all the way up to 5x on ARK Park starting on April the 16th. But then on the weekends, you're going to find the rates heightened even more, from 3x unofficial all the way up to 6x. Good grief, how gracious of Wildcard to give us some fantastic super duper rates. Why are they being so nice, right? Before we get to that, Club ARK's getting an update. Hello, good to see you. Missions there for you to go and do, get stuff, loot, you know, all that jazz. And there's going to be Easter eggs for you to find. They're golden Easter eggs, 20 of them, spread around, numbered 1 to 20. And apparently the first people, or the first person, is it the first person? The very first survivors. It doesn't say if it's going to be the very first person or maybe a handful. The very first survivors, unpack that how you want to, who get photo evidence of all 20 eggs and then post them in the official ARK Discord. Going to be spamming that Discord with so many photos. We'll be getting a copy of the cosmetics pack, the ARK Animated Series cosmetic pack, with all of the skins you get with that. So good luck to you out there. They can find all of these secret Easter eggs hidden out there in the wild, wonderful social hub world called Club ARK. And would it be a stretch to think, with this Easter theme that Club ARK's getting, could we get a brand new mission as well? I guess we'll find out. I'll be definitely tucking in and trying to find all the golden eggs myself, so brace you to it, innit? So yeah, what's all these super duper rates all about? Why are Wildcard being so nice? Well, with the official transfers opening to Australia, good grief, Nakatas can't catch a break, can he? A new issue arose, and a pretty bad one at that. The Discord blew up. People lost a lot of cryos. Very angry with the server transfer patch that arrived, and the brother summed it up here as what exactly happened: that if you hadn't opened a cryo fridge for 30 days and you lost power for a second, your cryos instantly died, which could have affected a lot of people. And a lot of people were happy about this. It really does suck for those out there that have simply just been keeping their cryos in render. I believe, though, if you've been actively playing the game, cryos should have been fine. But if your cryo fridges lost any sort of power, that's it. Goodbye to all of your cryos as a result of this patch. And of course, a lot of you out there thinking, well, why didn't they just roll back the servers, right? Well, they were gonna. They attempted to close the cross transfer network in some attempt to figure out some solution in the heat of the moment. But the problem was, because so many people had transferred over to a bunch of servers, they can't roll back. Because if they roll back, those servers that the players moved onto before the players moved onto those servers, their players are gone, kaput, deleted. Goodbye to all of that character's progress on top of anything that they transferred over. It would have been absolute pandemonium, even worse than what's going on here. It's a lose-lose situation for many people involved with this one. Wildcard's hands were certainly tied in making a tough decision with this one, and a lot of people are understandably not happy with this blunder. Wildcard went on to say to support affected players, they'll be running 3x rates this weekend, including breeding. So, you know, enjoy that. Going to tame creatures and sort out your lines once again. There's no winning this one. People are going to be angry. Wildcard apologised. it's a big blunder. It's happened. And, you know, if you get to react how you want to react, I completely understand the anguish that people are sharing. People are leaving as a result of it. It appears there's no other workaround for this one. Just, you know, accept it. Get your 3x on and get taming once again. Something you won't be taming, cats. It's becoming more and more clear as more creators and people out there in the fields are trying to dig in to understand why on earth there are these red and yellow cats in the game. And Nooblitz did some wild video looking through a manner of different ways to tame them and figure out how to change them from red to green. I've been spending the whole week trying to figure out myself, and nobody has figured this out. The only person that's got somewhere close and I think might be revealing the issue here is Krabby. Krabbytron did a video on these cats explaining that if you are a different player looking at the same cat, that cat can be green for you. So it all seems to point to the direction of it's simply based on your player, and a cat can decide it either likes you or it don't, and that's it. You have no other way of taming that cat. So you've got to either have an alt account or a friend, or upload your character in single player and bring in a dummy account and try again there. But you're not going to do that because it was single player. It gets a bit finicky there. And why are you going to use a brand new character, level that one up to tame the cats that are pretty still rare, even though the rates were doubled on spawning these things? A lot of people are happy about this one. A lot of people are. I guess Wildcard decided to make this decision, make it a pretty rare find, because cats are cats. Everybody loves a cat, and you got to struggle to find one and then find out that it's a cat you can't tame because it doesn't like you. Hey, it wasn't April Fool's joke. I guess this is the running of the April Fool's joke continuing throughout. Catastrophic events. Oh, puns. Catastrophic events as it sinks in. You can't tame that magic 150 cat that you found because it doesn't like you. That sucks. Maybe Wildcard might patch us in the future. Maybe they won't. I don't know. A lot of people are happy about this one, so we'll keep our finger on the pulse to see if anything changes there. Something that has changed, and credit to One Last Ride, who notified me via the ARK Law unofficial Discord, who wrote an email to co-founder Jeremy Stieglitz to say what's going on with ARK Animated Series. Is it still coming out in June? Can I get a bit of info? And Jeremy got back to One Last Ride to follow on from some kind words exchanged through some initial email, I'm guessing was sent, that the release date for part 2 won't be coming in June 2025 as they were hoping. They are working hard at completing part 2, but it's so much longer and more complex in every way than part 1, with big battles and tech and such. So they're now targeting the tail end of 2025 for a completion date, though the ultimate release date will be up to Paramount. And meanwhile, here's a new image from part 2. Lucky One Last Ride in getting an exclusive look at ARK the Animated Series and an exclusive reply about what's going on. And now we know it's going to be much later. I'm sure there would have been some official press release on this, and I'm sure it will be out momentarily now the news gets round even further as a result of this, but just kind of a bit bizarre. Jeremy definitely enjoys that one-to-one passion with creators. We've seen it ourselves and definitely appreciate that. But, you know, this is big information, man. If it ain't coming out in June, put the news out there. Spread the word. ARK the Animated Series that a lot of people are looking forward to. I know a lot of you aren't fans of this. That's okay. That's fine. That's cool. But a lot of people are looking forward to this. And, well, you're going to be waiting a lot longer for this tail end of the year. Could be longer than that. And with a lot teased, as Jeremy just said there, including tech, we definitely know Aberrations involved somehow. Vin Diesel's there, Santiago. We saw Bob on Scorched Earth burned to a crisp. There's some things going on, a lot of stuff happening in the tail end of Season 1. This is still Season 1, don't forget. Part 2 of Season 1. And apparently there was meant to be a Season 2 at some point. When, considering that part 2 of Season 1 is taking this long, is Season 2 coming out, it's going to be after GTA 6, I'll tell you that for free. Maybe they're trying to work something into what they're bringing with Lost Colony. Maybe they're trying to adapt that somehow. They have said that the ARK Animated Series isn't canon to what they've wrote in the original Explorer notes, but we are finding some changes with the Game Explorer note lore. So I don't know, I get a feeling maybe they are trying to wrap this all up together in some way of delivery that one, in watching the animated series makes you want to play Lost Colony, and in playing Lost Colony makes you want to watch ARK the Animated Series, right? I would think that would be a perfect strategy to use. Like pluggity plug plug, right? That's the game, pluggity plug plug. Go and watch ARK Animated Series to find out more info. Though there are 2 different studios working on these 2 elements. We've got MapOut working on Lost Colony, and we've got Lex and Otis. But Jeremy and Jesse are the co-runners of the animated series, so I guess they get the option to adapt either one. I don't know how it all works, but I think if I was that business person, I would want to try and move people to watch both things, right? Because that's business, right? Business! Anyway, talking of plugs, it's cross-platform mod spotlight time. Oi, oi. What we got to see today? Cinematic T-Rex skins from Survive demos. Looking very cinematic indeed in the terms of a Rex looking like that. Battle Rig cosmetics are in the house. Oh, would you look at these? I actually kind of like these. Full-blown GTA 6 in ARK before GTA 6, right? Who doesn't want to ride Jeeps like that? Who doesn't want to wear a big inflatable Brachiosaurus costume? Team Morocco thinks that. And also an Ice Titan Meguana costume. Oh my god! I'm all over that. Right. Stop everything. We're going to play it now. Sharks Royal Skins. Seahorse costume for Treadbear. What? The skins, the cosmetics are getting insane. We now got plush skins as well as Royal something stairs, Sunken World editions, and a bit of Castlecraft decor from our boy bearded bro Aaron Longstaff. Please, this one in particular, go check it out, man, because Aaron Longstaff, man, has been building in ARK since ARK was allowed to be builded in. Because in learning everything that he's known from building in ARK and transitioning to ASA, he's now making mods for builders out there in the community as well. Bringing out not just that mod, but also the premium Castlecraft structure skin set as well. Looking very, very medieval, just in time for a certain Ragnarok looking map around the corner in, well, a month and a half. Okay, more closer to 2 months, I think. Well, a bit less than that, bar 1 week. As well as a few other premium mods being shown this week, though I'm definitely going to encourage you to go and support Aaron Longstaff on this one. Man has been running ARK, supporting ARK for a very long time, and definitely deserves a big thumbs up on putting a lot of work into the modding scene as a content creator, for content creators, right? So go check that one out. But not a great day for ARK official players out there, unfortunately. Today, a lot of people aren't going to be happy with this one. A lot of people lost the cryos. Is the rates going to redeem? Obviously not. It's going to at least allow for something. It's going to create even more anguish on, frankly, a very, very mixed community at the moment. I see your comments. I see a lot of negativity in many, many videos that we do on ARK nowadays. And it's almost reflecting on the road ahead. There is 2 months left to go till Ragnarok. I don't know whether what we're seeing right now is enough to keep us excited. Is it enough? I guess for at least official players that aren't leaving as a result of the cryos, you've got some super rates there. But you know, eggs are coming in digital form in the ARK world. You can get some in the real world, chocolate ones. I hope I get some. I hope you get some too. So hopefully, you know, we'll see those next week, and then we'll see what happens after that. Comment below. Until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.